This is a theme-specific training for Unity sites in responsive theme number 1 in Drupal 7. Other theme-specific trainings can be found on the knowledge base section of support.1h.com under the responsive category. You will find trainings for all of the responsive Unity themes there. This training tutorial will show you how to manage the news content type or the blog content type on the home page of your Unity responsive theme 1 site. As I mentioned earlier, this will go over news and blogs. Depending upon how your site is set up, you might notice that when you hover over content and add content, that you sometimes have a news content type, or you might have a blog content type. Both of those content types are exactly the same. The only thing that is different is their name. They function exactly the same. So again, if you don't like the word blog and it says blogs here instead of news, our team is always able to change this title as well as the title that appears on the feed page for the content type. So your news items feed not only on the home page, but also to their own archive page or feed page, where the title at the top can be adjusted. So again, both news and blog items are going to be created exactly the same. And all of the image dimensions and all of the functionality will be exactly the same. If you have any questions, of course, you can feel free to submit a support ticket at support.1h.com. If you are logged in to your website, there should be a help button up in the black admin menu for you to click. That will take you directly out to support.1h.com, where you can register your support site account, submit a support ticket, and peruse knowledge base for helpful Unity responsive tutorials and articles. Don't forget that you do not need to be logged into the support site to submit a support ticket. Okay, back to your news items on the home page. Your homepage block is set to show 2 news items. These news items are a nice little teaser image that appears to the left of the area. And then you have the title of the news item, as well as when this news item was published, and just a little bit of a teaser text. You do have the ability to click either the title or the read more button, as well as the image, and all 3 of those areas should take you to the individual news item. When you click on the news item, you'll be able to see all of the content that you have added, as well as the news image. Again, I mentioned that all of these items feed to a content or feed to a page that it works like an archive for this content type. So if you have a news page, normally this would be /news. If you have a blog page, usually it'll be /blog, B-L-O-G. These feed pages will go ahead and show your items with the newest at the very top and the oldest at the bottom. As you accrue additional news items or blog items, there will be a little pager down here, so that way you can go to your 2nd page of items or your 3rd page of items, and so on and so forth. Okay, so if you would like to create a new news item or a new blog item, depending upon your site, of course, you'll want to go ahead and go to Content, Add Content, and News. Again, if you are creating a blog item, you'll want to go to Content, Add Content, and Blogs instead of News. This is where you'll be able to enter in a title. So we'll just say new news item. You'll be able to enter in your own image. You can choose a file from your computer. So let's go ahead and find an image. You'll want to make sure that your image is at least 386 pixels wide by 210 pixels tall. Again, that is 386 wide by 210 pixels tall. So let's see. Let's center in. We'll go with this one. I can upload, and you'll see that I have a cropping tool. So if this image is larger than 386 by 210, then I can use this area at the very top. This is how your image will appear on the home page in that area down here. down here, that's how your image will appear. So I can use this cropping tool to kind of feature the portion of the image that I want to see. Then I can, if I don't like the image, I can always remove it and add a different one. And then we'll go ahead and say new news to come. I might be overselling it, but that's okay. Again, you can put anything you need to here in the body. You can treat it like a regular basic page. You'll want to make sure that if you're copying and pasting information from a Word document, from PDF, from a website, or from another resource, that you are copying and pasting that information into a text edit item. If you're using a Mac or if you're using a PC, you can use a notepad item. They are both a free program or accessory that should already be included with your computer. And that allows you to copy and paste items into the item and then copy and then paste them here into the body of your news item as plain text. And the only reason why I mention that is that you'll want to make sure that everything is pasted as plain text. So that way, not only the teaser text here on the home page, but also on your archive or your feed page looks uniform and correct. I'm going to come on down and save. And that'll put you on the new news item that you just created. From there, I can go to my home page and I can double check that the new item that I've just created has been added to the top of that, which you can see that it has. And from here, I do have the ability to click the title, the image, or the read more button to take me to my individual news item. I also can click the view more button down here to take me to my news page, where I'll see the newest news item at the very top of the page and then the oldest at the very bottom. Of course, I can go in at any time to this news item and edit. I also have the ability to find any existing news items or blog items in my content by clicking on the word content. That takes you to a list of all of the content that you have. You should be able to see any new items or most recently updated items at the top of this list. I like to sort by content type. So if you see a blog content type, you can sort by that. Or if you only have the news, then you can go ahead and choose the news content type, apply that filter, and then you'll see all of the items that are listed. You'll be able to see if they're published or unpublished. You can edit anything as needed. If you have the permissions, you'll be able to delete any existing news items. And then, of course, with any other content, you can click the or check the little checkbox that's listed to the left of the title. And then from the operations option, you do have the ability to publish or unpublish these items if necessary. If you have any questions or any issues while managing your new news items or your blog items, go ahead and click the help button in the black admin menu. And again, that takes you to support.1h.com where you can submit a support ticket. Our team is there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to help you.